everyone, I'm the Trico1 and welcome back to more Pixelmon. In the last episode, again, we just did a little bit of grind, nothing too special. We did kind of have an abrupt ending due to server restarting, which I didn't realize was only going to take like 2 seconds, so I, in theory, could have just gone on with the episode right afterwards, but I didn't quite realize that. So, you know, it's fine. It is what it is. Okay, yeah, I don't have one of those. Hopefully at some point this does get all fixed. I don't know when. Sir. Thank you. One of these days. I feel like in this case my luck peaked with my shiny Poipole that I wasn't even planning on getting. That's still so strange. Yeah. Roll with it. You know what the really kind of the funny thing about this is that this episode probably will be out when the next series starts, which hopefully I get through that before the end of December, as that would be cool because I do want to start more series before the end of December, just kind of go out on a high note, you know. That type of stuff. I mean, technically we already are, but I mean, it's kind of sad because at the time of this recording, episode 35 of since RCS is going up, I have YouTube Studio open right now because I just uploaded episode 59 of Pixelmon here. So, yeah. But you know what? This is kind of nice doing Pixelmon here this week, especially as this is giving me kind of more of a feel of how I'm going to do recording when I work. Since I'm working now, this won't be like a permanent thing. Probably, as jobs have different hours, but you know. You know. Oh, and hey, Chading is level 50. Chading. Right, we're on to this box. Ooh, wow. Oh, yeah, I want to kind of do this fast because Not to say I am very happy I was able to really use a Dusknoir in Legends Arceus, and it actually was pretty good because it felt nice to use a Pokemon that normally sucks, but just didn't suck due to mechanics. Actually having a good stab move in Shadow Ball, since damage is so weird in that game of stats don't really seem to matter all that much. Like, they'll be there, but it's like feels like any move just could deal a ton of damage if it wanted to. Ooh la la. Major slash. Broken. Oh, did I even nickname? I did not. You know, I feel like I've said this before in the past of there are times where I wish I could go back in time and like redo LPs with my like, but I mean I guess that's like where like you kind of just learn from your past, because I mean that's kind of what I have been doing. I kind of just learn from that, and I'm like, okay, I want to kind of change how I do this. That's why with any like Pokemon LP, I'm always experimenting with like new like formats of what do I like the most. You know. Like, let's see, Renegade Platinum is Pokemon Prism. While it was like a Nuzlocke, I don't really count it towards like one of the series. I think it was just Pokemon cards I used for that series. I can't even remember. But Renegade Platinum, it was the Pokemon home sprites. Blaze Black, it was Pokemon cards. Volt White 2, it was the black and white sprites, but animated. Pokemon Glaze, it was the Dream World sprites or artwork. And then for Legends Arceus, it was just Pokemon cards again. Which I already know what my next LP, Pokemon LP is going to be, as it is also a tie-in with Legends which I really hope we get some news at some point in the near future, because I think that'd be really cool. My theory is that they normally start rolling out news on a Pokemon game, like a ton of news, like 5 months before it's due to release. is how I've kind of seen it, because it was always that June area where they started revealing info. Actually, I'm gonna double check this. No. Give me a second. Well, let's see here. Yeah, June 1st is when, like, when they had the actual Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer come out. Which for me, that then means, like, it starts a stream of, you know, news is going to be coming out at some, in the near future. Like, I know there was, like, a 2-month hiatus, essentially, with news. But then afterwards, it just started going. Mainly in August. But once you see that first trailer, you should know that at some point in the near future that you're getting news. So it's really just that first in-game trailer that you wait for. Those are always the most exciting ones, because it's like, wow. Pokemon news. And there was a Meowth apparently that spawned, but I just did not see it because I think I was too, oh, what's the word? Focus on something else. Yeah, I think that's the right word. Gosh, fun. Oh, hey, look at you. You're finally evolving. What I hope with, that they do with Legends is, you remember that, 24-hour live stream that they did? Well, what I honestly hope from that is that they do another one kind of like that. However, what they should do is, like, you kind of just have it playing in the background. Like, I mean, I know there are kids that are in school or something. And I got a text. Hang on. Oh. Anyways. And it's that type of thing of, yeah, but they can't see it then. Well, I mean, they wouldn't be able to watch news anyways during school for the most part, so, you know, tough luck. You know. But I mean, it's like, you can just watch it back, like the Ponyta thing. But I want it to where they reveal then at least like 5 new Pokemon if they ever do that again, because really, to do an entire 24-hour live stream just to show off 1 new Pokemon was kind of a bit of a stretch. You know. Dog. Die. You really just not have moves. Poison gem. I'm never gonna use that. But yeah, I think that I just because that entire like thing was really cool, and I would like to think like we see a bit more than just Galarian Ponyta showing itself off in the background. You know, like you just somewhat see it, and then only towards the very end do you actually see it, what it looks like. And then you just hear Galarian Rapidash. Which, as much as I do, I love and hate Galarian Rapidash. I think its face looks a bit derpy, but I also kind of like its design more than regular Rapidash. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I think with... And it's the funny thing of, I think Nuzlocke have made me not quite like regular Rapidash as much as I once did. As, yeah, it's cool. Oh my god, it's this flaming horse. But, at the end of the day, that's kind of all it is. A flaming horse. Like, it doesn't really learn... I mean, it does learn a lot of, like, type diversity moves, but it doesn't really have the stats to use on. And I was so hopeful with Galarian one that they was gonna, like, be different, and it was gonna be, like, a special attacker. That was kind of my inspiration to making, Boppy and Rapidash a special attacker as... What was it done for Galarian Rapidash? Who knows? Ah, yes, the big boy. Birdie. Your name will be Birdie. This is a Dragon Steel type. Very nice, I know. Yeah, let's rock. Rock and roll. Like, I mean, they did show off Impotent by now in that trailer, but Impotent was such a weird one. You know? It was shown off multiple times. Like, multiple times. Yet it never got an official reveal trailer. By the way, do you ever find it funny? Or very like, wow, I'm getting old. That when a new generation of Pokemon comes out, you're like, wow, these Pokemon are so cool. And then those 3 years already go by, and then the next generation is coming around. It's like, whoa. Generation 8 still feels so new. And now we're already on Generation 9. And it's like kind of the same thing with Generation 9 of... It's already becoming one of the old generations already. And it doesn't even feel like that. Generation 9 was such a ride, though. I had so much... I know I've said this so many times, but... I genuinely had a ton of fun playing Gen 9. Scarlet and Violet. It was fun for me. It's my thing of, when I play games, I don't take into account how a game looks or how it functions. As long as it, like, works correctly, that's all I care about. And that kind of thing of, I don't really care about frame rate. I really don't. Like, people say that 60 frames per second is amazing, but certain games, it actually makes them much, much harder to play. Especially, like, games like Mario and Luigi, I will say, of timing is really hard sometimes to do when you change the frame rate of a game. And where everything is super fast-paced. Yeah, I know the GameCube did 60 frames per second for the most part, but I mean, GameCube games didn't really have that many graphics going into it like the Switch does now. But that's just me. I don't really care about all that type of stuff. It's just people will literally say a game sucks because of that reasoning and nothing else, and I'll always just be like, that does not make sense. Like, was the game actively bad on a gameplay wise, or was it just because of frame rate? You know, I don't get it. But you want to know what I do get is that this is the end of this episode. So next time on Pixelmon, I think we're just gonna keep at it. Keep on grinding and grinding like we have been. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. I hit the wrong button. Bye-bye.